This week's weekly ritual is dedicated to the life and music of Sylvain and Tim Bogert. What's up, everybody? It's Keefy, and you're watching the weekly ritual, Ghost Cult's news program, right here on YouTube. Let's get started. We start this week's show off with a heavy heart as we have to report the passing of two rock icons. Punk rock legend Sylvain passed away. He was famous for being in the New York Dolls and a fashion icon from the punk rock scene of the late 70s and early 80s. He had been ill for a quite long time, and we're very sad to hear of his passing. Sylvain was an immigrant to America. He was the American dream embodied. Rest in peace, Sylvain. We also have to report the passing of Tim Bogert. Tim was an iconic rock bassist and singer. You know him probably best from Vanilla Fudge and Cactus. He also was in the iconic trio Beck, Bogert, and Appice. His news of his death was reported by Vinny Appice on social media. Vinny had been friends with Bogert for over 50 years, and he was devastated by the loss. Tim had been ill for quite some time with cancer and passed away after a long battle. He had actually retired from touring 10 years ago, but continued to make albums and do collaborations right up until the last few years. Rest in peace, Tim. In case you missed it, features at Ghost Cult. We kick this week's features off with our chat right here on YouTube with Laura Vargas, aka the Inferno doll. Her new EP Sacrifice is out now, and we talked to Laura all about her career on 3 continents, as well as her love of spooky gothic metal music, symphonic metal, and her passion for all things Dracula. We also continued our vlog series, War Stories with Keefy. That's me, and this week's episode features my encounter with Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang! On the podcast front, we interviewed Johannes from Tribulation. Their brand new album, When Gloom Becomes the Sound, comes out on January 29th on Metal Blade Records, and you don't want to miss our chat. And now, the news rundown. We start this week's news off just like we started last week's news off, with stories of the insurrection against the United States on January 6th. The story everybody's been talking about, John Schaefer of Iced Earth and Demons and Wizards, finally turned himself into the police and was arrested and formally charged with 6 counts against the United States government. The 6 federal charges listed against Schaefer are knowingly entering or remaining in any restricted building or grounds without lawful authority, a law signed into power by former President Trump, disrupting the orderly conduct of government business, knowingly engages in an act of physical violence against any person or property in any restricted building or grounds, violent entry and disorderly conduct in the Capitol building, engaging in an act of physical violence in a Capitol building, and parade, demonstrate, or picket in a Capitol building. Jury's out if he's going to make bail or not. There's a movement on by the government to not allow him bail because of the seriousness of the charges and some of his actions. We have yet to hear from John. We have yet to hear from his record label. And there's a lot of speculation that the band, Iced Earth, will be dropped from Century Media Records, but no official word has come down yet, although the band's entry is missing off of the official website from the label. We'll keep you posted on this news and more as it develops. Another member of the metal community involved in the events of January 6th was David Gunn of King 810. That's right, the Michigan rap metal band's frontman went to the protest, not to protest or storm the Capitol, but to make a music video about the protesters and American politics. They always do an interesting job on their videos and films, and we'll see what they come up with. But perhaps not the best use of your time. And of course, the rightful President of the United States, Joe Biden, was sworn in as the 46th president, along with his Vice President, Kamala Harris, and performing in a cavalcade of stars virtually for the event was Lady Gaga, metal fan, who performed the national anthem, and Foo Fighters, who performed their song, Times Like These, which of course was one of Joe Biden's campaign songs. Good job, everybody, and good luck to President Biden. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and get notified every time we publish new content, at least 3 per week, right down here at the notifications below. The word of the week is comeback. That's right. 2 bands are making a big comeback this week. One is Tomahawk. Hasn't had a new album out in 7 years since Oddfellows in 2013, but they're back. And if you know, Tomahawk includes Mike Patton, Dwayne Dennison, Trevor Gunn, and John Stanier. You know, this is a who's who of metal and rock avant-garde superstars, although they don't act like it. They teased a brand new single coming out this week. Times of Grace, that's the side project from Jesse Leach and Adam D of Killswitch Engage. Their 10th anniversary of their debut album, Hymn of the Broken Man, just passed, and they marked the occasion with a video message to fans and an announcement that a new album is definitely coming this spring. Get hype, get hype, get hype. Have you thought to yourself, gosh, I wonder what Nick Barker is up to? Well, now we know. Nick Barker just dropped a brand new single with his brand new band, hardcore band Borstal, named for the town in the UK. The UK-based band dropped a brand new single and video, Vicious Circles, and their debut album will be out this spring. Get hype. Nick, of course, is a legendary drummer from Cradle of Filth, Lock Up, and a bunch of other bands, and we're super pumped for anything Nick does. Architects are back with a brand new single and video for their track Dead Butterflies off their upcoming album For Those Who Wish to Exist. The video and song were performed at their live stream in November, and we're super hyped. This is one of the most anticipated albums of 2021. When I kickstart my heart! Motley Crue singing As Bad As Me right there. 40 years of Motley Crue celebrated this past week. Hard to believe the band formed in 1981, 40 years ago. They celebrated with their fans with a message and a video, and the hashtag Happy Birthday to Crue blew up all over social media. Of course, the band is still hopeful they're going to celebrate this anniversary with the stadium tour featuring Motley Crue co-headlining with Def Leppard, Poison, Joan Jett, and others. Good luck to you guys, and congratulations. Recently, we brought you the news that Gimme Metal and Gimme Radio have launched Gimme Metal TV on their app and web. Music videos, documentaries, and a whole lot more video content just for metal fans and rock fans. And they're going to launch their very first pay-per-view event with the band Gaera. And that is $10, and that live stream is coming up in February. You can get all the details and buy a ticket at the link below. Sometimes the internet provides. One of those times is whenever there's a lineup change in a band, rumors abound about who's going to replace them. For example, Nightwish just announced the departure of longtime bassist Barco Hitala. We're very sad to see him go. He retired, perhaps permanently, from music, citing family considerations and burnout from the pandemic and other things. And he just decided everything was in perspective for him, and he didn't want to tour anymore or perform. So he's retired from the band, and the fans speculated that maybe Snowy Shaw should replace him. He seemed like a perfect fit. Who knows? Well, sometimes what the fans want does come true. Similarly, you know that Bad Wolves just parted with their singer Tommy Vex, and so they're looking for singers. And just randomly, Bad Wolves posted a photo on Instagram with them and Lejon Witherspoon of Sevendust, one of our favorite guys. Who knows if these things are going to come true? Maybe they're the fate of the interwebs. I don't know. It's like the loom of fate. I have no idea what's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll keep track of these things. They're just rumors right now, but who knows? Legendary rap metal band and activist Rage Against the Machine are back in the news. They released a brand new documentary you can watch right now on YouTube. The documentary was created with film director the Uma Chroma, and the documentary is commentary on the events of the January 6th Capitol insurrection. Linkin Park shared a brand new video of the band's performance 20 years ago this week on Conan O'Brien's show, performing their very first single, One Step Closer. The band put out a brand new anniversary edition of their debut album, Hybrid Theory 20. Of course, everything they do is in tribute to late frontman Chester Bennington. Check out this live clip. It's awesome. According to a new interview with Dino Cazares, Fear Factory will be dropping a new single very soon from their upcoming new album. Of course, it will be the final album with Burton C. Bell, who has quit the band for good after 30 years. In an interview with Death Angel's Ted Aguiar, Dino gave a bunch of details about the new album, probably coming out this spring. New music on the way soon. Get frickin' ready. Avatar shared their second of 4 live stream events this past weekend. Ghost Cult has a review up on the site right now you can check out. The third is coming up this weekend, Age of Madness, another fan-voted set list and performance. The band has been doing incredible, inventive live streams the last few weeks. Don't miss the last 2. You can get information at avatarages.com. I shit you not. Unbelievable stuff you can't make up. Pearl Jam sues Pearl Jam, but not actually themselves. They sued the cover band Pearl Jam with an extra M at the end. Their lawyers charged the band with copyright infringement. The band has been in existence for years. They've opened for Pearl Jam. They've participated in Pearl Jam fan events. They have been sanctioned for years by the band. and suddenly Pearl Jam's lawyers feel that Pearl Jam, the cover band, is infringing on Pearl Jam, the Hall of Fame rock legends. What a bunch of BS. Pearl Jam, help your guys out. The band made an impassioned plea. Please fix this situation and let them continue under the name Pearl Jam MMM with an extra M. Nobody is confusing the cover band with the iconic rock band. Come on.
And now for a look at Who Rules It Streaming.
This week's Who Rules It Streaming brings us back to the Kings of Quarantine, brought to you by the guys in Slaves on Dope. They covered Jane's Addiction's alt-rock classic Mountain Song, featuring members of Limp Bizkit, In Flames, 311, Veruca Salt, Filter, and The Used. It's awesome. All proceeds from the sales of the cover of Mountain Song will be donated to Roadie Relief, a fundraising effort to aid qualifying roadies who have submitted an application for financial help during the pandemic. King Crimson legend Robert Fripp and his wife Toya. We brought you the story recently of their cover of Enter Sandman while Toya worked out in a very seductive outfit. She's back this week in a cheerleader outfit while they cover Billy Idol's Rebel Yell. Props to Robert Fripp for his inventive, fun covers, and to his lovely wife just for being lovely.
Now for a quick look at some of the music out this week for New Music Friday. 20 Watt Tombstone, Year of the Jackalope, self-released. Asphyx, Necroceros, Century Media Records. Belushi Speedball, Stella 1 and Stella 2, Sonoblast Records. Betrayed, The Unbeliever, Thrashback Records. Bloodkill, Throne of Control. Coffins, Defilements, Horror Pain Gore Death Records. Comatose, A Way Back, Transcending Records. Damon Gray, Follow Your Nightmares, Out of Line. Damon Johnson and the Get Ready, Battle Lessons. Double Dragon. The Dead Daisies, Holy Ground, SPV Steamhemp, Ectomorph, Reborn, Napalm Records. Blood Peak, Fixed Ritual, Anima Records. Giants, Dwarfs, and Black Holes, Everwill, Interstellar Smoke Records. Here Lies Man, Ritual Divination, Riding Easy Records. Jason Bieler and the Baron von Bielski Orchestra, Songs for the Apocalypse, Frontiers, SRL Records. Chicken Valentina, The Revenge of Rock, Mighty Music. Labyrinth, Welcome to the Absurd Circus, Frontiers, SRL. Nervosa, Perpetual Chaos, Napalm Records. Phantom Elite, Titanium, Frontiers Records. Fire, Trashman Single. Red Cane, Kindred, Act 2, Slip Trick Records. Scarred, Clonosphere. Therion, Leviathan on Nuclear Blast Records. And Wardruna, Crit Raven, Sony, by Norse Recordings.
And now for a look in our mailbag. This week's mailbag features two awesome things we got in the mail. First off, this awesome Cheng tribute album. This is his spoken word poetry performed by Chi live in concert and supporting Buckle Up for Chi and One Love for Chi, two charities supporting the memory and work of Cheng and encouraging people to always use a seatbelt when you drive and not drive drunk. And we got this awesome CD and some stickers and a cool note from Buckle Up for Chi. Also in the mailbag this week, I got this cool trucker hat from Grave Next Door, the Michigan Doom Band. Those guys are awesome. Their debut release is coming later this year. And they sent me the cool trucker hat because they know I rock trucker hats in these videos. They also sent me a cool patch and some stickers and a note. Thank you guys so much. Their awesome logo was made by David Paul Seymour, who's also in some shirts and show flyers for them. Super cool. Appreciate you guys. Anybody else wants to send me their merch and have me talk about it here in the mailbag on our show? Hit me up in the comments below. If you made it to this part of the show, you know what time it is. It's the end. Thank you so much for watching and supporting Ghost Cult Mag, a small business. Remember to like and subscribe and check out some more of our content right here on the channel. As we say at this juncture every week, it's a tough time in the world. So please take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. That's just fucking backwards. Take care of yourselves first, because if you don't, then it's going to be fucked up. Then take care of everybody else. It's like on an airplane when the oxygen comes down. Take care of yourselves, take care of everyone else, and stay fucking metal.